And we are live.
Hi, guys. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Nadia.
Hi, everyone. We have Kristin Kay with us, and of course, Leeny, my co-host. Welcome, you guys. And today, our special little guest is Louie. Well, besides Kristin Kay, obviously.
That's our mascot. You guys all know me, Nadia.
Our mascot. And then Kristin Kay has some friends there. Hi, Kristen.
Isn't she a doll? Oh my gosh. No, where's your other baby?
Oh, she's doing a puzzle right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're doing some crafts and puzzles and eating dinner before I got on here. So.
Oh, okay.
Puzzles are awesome to do.
She's gonna play. I love it.
Is loving it.
More people can. Oh my god. That's the normal in our house.
Oh, that's okay. You know what? It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, huh, Preston? Yes.
Oh, I see a lot of people are going on. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. We have Kristin Kay with us today.
Can I see what people are writing? It's just you, right?
You can see too.
Yeah, we can all see. Yeah.
What do I push?
Oh,
you can't see what they're saying?
You just go into the comments.
Comments.
Barbara says hello from Tennessee. Can you see it or no?
No. Do I push chat?
Yes.
Maybe in chat, yeah.
Not the private chat. It's going to be above to the...
Oh, okay. I don't know. You know what? That's fine.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Oh, it's a little harder to see.
That's okay.
Giggler, is that your daughter?
I just won't even. It's fine. See it. You can just read everything. I can't see
that. You know what? When I'm on, that's why I have my co-host. I'm gonna point this way, Nadia, because I do everything on my phone. So she's always. That's why you hear her reading all the time, the chat and everything, because I can't see it.
Yeah,
everything.
Oh.
Hi, Dean Zoe. Oh my gosh, I love her. She's a little pup too.
She'll be coming in and out because she loves herself way too much.
I think nothing wrong with a bunch of good confidence, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. So I guess let's get started. Leeny, do you have any questions, or should we just ask kind of?
We're gonna start. Let's just ask some questions. Let's introduce, say hi. We did all that.
If you guys have any questions, put them in the comments so I can read them to Kristen. But for now, let's just ask her how she got started on YouTube.
I'm trying to get your thing. I'm just real quick. I don't know if everybody's getting notifications because I didn't get a notification. And I'm looking on my laptop and I don't see you live, hun.
Well, people are coming in, so I have to be live.
Yeah, it's just me. Oh, there we are. Yes. Okay, got it. Yay. Okay.
People are coming in, so
listen, I'll turn the mute off. Don't worry. Oh, there we go. Ready to go.
Okay. So let's ask Kristen how she got started on YouTube and how long have you been on here?
I have been on YouTube for just over 3 years. And I got started one day because I watched all the mom vlogs and the lifestyle channels, and I really wanted to do that. And I stayed home, and I just wanted something. I wanted, like, something of my own. Presley was a baby when I started, so she would take like naps, and I'd have my time alone. And I'd be like, "What do I do? Why is she taking a nap? Clean the house?" I'm like, "I need something." And I started YouTube. I started doing like reviews and like unboxing, a lot of really random stuff. I started doing cleaning videos and did a DIY video that took off. And like, oh, okay, I guess this is what I'm supposed to do. So that's just how I got started doing it.
I'm glad.
Do you have a second channel for that now or no?
I do have. I don't use it as often. It is a lifestyle channel. I did like crock pot meals, and then I did some vlogging, but I haven't used that channel in almost a year. But
I saw that.
I'm hoping in 2021, I can like get a set schedule, at least post once a week on there because I loved doing the crockpot videos. So those are fun. And that's kind of how I cook all the time. 'Cause I'm not a good cook. So
When I started DIY with Nadia, I did, I kind of stalled with my coffee with Nadia. And to tell you the truth, I miss it. There's certain things you do, certain videos that you like, you miss. Like, maybe some people love hauls, and then, you do miss that. I totally get where you're coming, and especially 2020, we couldn't go anywhere. I bought like a vlogging camera because I like to vlog sometimes when we go somewhere, museum, anywhere. But where are you going now?
Right.
Nowhere. I don't even take my phone with me to go to
Lenny,
the
I mean, California is totally locked down. I was like, Lenny, I went out for lunch. Lenny's like, I can't even do that.
Yeah, our restaurants are closed and have a lockdown. Well, it's not really a lockdown, but they close everything down for 2 more weeks, I think. But like our high schools are closed, our colleges are closed. So we don't really go out to eat anyways. We kind of live far away from that stuff. So it really doesn't matter to us. Like when everything was shut down, it kind of was like hard that we just couldn't go wherever we wanted to. But we managed. And it was
you're lucky.
Danielita is asking what clothing channels, or clothing theme. We're just wearing gray today because we're wearing gray today.
Gray too.
Kristen said, I'm wearing gray. I was like, okay, Nadia, let's wear gray.
Yeah. So that's what I did. Kristen, there's a question from Erica Smith. I'm starting a channel the first of the year. What essential filming equipment do I need, like lights, editing software?
Well, you can tell my lighting is really bad right now. It's like so dark and gloomy at our house. I didn't have a whole lot to start with. My husband, I told him on YouTube, and he took a huge leap of faith in me. And so he bought me like a MacBook, and I have a Canon G7X what I film on. I didn't have like super high tech stuff. I just use iMovie to edit and upload. And I don't plan on changing that just because that took a minute to learn how to edit anyways. But you don't need everything. I mean, you can just use, like good lighting outside. You don't need everything. I mean, how do I want to say this? You don't want to spend a ton of money if it's essentially like what you don't want to do. You can use your phone. I know some people just quit using their phone and their channels are doing really well. So yeah, use your phone, start using your phone, and you can download if you have an iPhone, and just start with your phone and upload and see if you like it.
Yeah, because this is something that it needs to be in your blood almost. As much as you think you want to do it, you don't know if it's going to be something that you're going to be doing in the long run.
Just don't give up, guys.
But
Kristen, I have to commend you on this. You made me, now that I could see you and tell you and look at you, thank you so much. When you told me just be yourself, when I asked you I was only 50 subscribers at the time. And I was like, how did you get your channel? How do I do this? And you told me, just be yourself, girl. Be yourself.
See,
That's the best advice.
Yeah, if anybody ever asks, I'm like, be yourself, because when you start kind of being who people want you to be, you start losing, you don't like it anymore. And there's a lot of people, even some of my friends that I made on YouTube, they were like, I even changed my voice because people hated my voice, or, and we all kind of, we all still want to be ourselves, yet we also want to do, and, how do I say this? I'm always myself on YouTube, but I do edit out just a little bit of me, just because it's that is so pretty.
No, I'm not done.
Oh, that's beautiful. She did this. Okay. We all edit a little bit of ourselves out. I mean, you want to be professional, but you do want to be yourself at the same time. So, I don't always say and do anything that I would if I was like at home or hanging out with my family, or, but yeah, you want to stay true to yourself. Don't be somebody you're not, because people will see right through you. And then, they'll be like, why don't you do that anymore? Why aren't you acting like this anymore? Because I think in the beginning we all like somebody else, and then it's like, okay, this is not okay. So yeah, definitely always be yourself.
I dig that.
Absolutely.
You'll find your niche. You'll find your niche. You know what? I do a little ring light. I use my phone for everything. And I bought a light bulbs in my light, and that's all I do.
You have good lighting. Like your lighting's super good right now. I'm like here like in the dark right now.
You know what? It's my dining light, and I just put the daylight light bulbs.
Needs to be daylight.
Yeah, daylight light bulbs, and I put them in there. I have 2 of them up there, and then my small little ring light, and that's what I use.
Yeah, it looks good.
And you don't even want to see my tripod and everything. I got like duct tape holding it and everything.
I'm gonna attach a link below. There's I don't know, Kristen, do you know who Think Media is?
No.
Those are the guys that when I was looking for my vlogging camera, that's where I went. The cool thing about those guys is they'll tell you, okay, you guys, if your budget is $50 or $1,000, here's what you can get that's good for that amount. So you know what I mean? So if you can afford $200, they'll tell you, here's the camera for $200. But if you can afford more, here's the camera for that. And so I'll link their channel below. They're like a 1.5 million right now.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's who like I go for if I'm looking for equipment or things like that. They're really just experts in that.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like Erica Smith. Hi, Erica.
Yeah, and Erica says exactly. Viewers know. I sometimes feel like I'm a little too bubbly sometimes, but I can't help it.
No.
I'm like, hi, this is Nadia. Like I can't help it. If I try to be different, I look sad. Like I look like something's wrong with me. Like like either like I just look. So I can't. I was like, you know what? It is what it is. If people don't like me, what can I do?
Yeah, you're perfect just the way you are.
Like Handsome Devil tells me, you can't please the world. Not everybody's going to like you. Well, but not everybody's going to hate you either.
Since we're kind of in that genre, I did want to ask you, because I feel like you deal with negative comments the best, because they happen to a few of my friends this week, and I'm just like, why? Like that's the thing, like when sometimes you share some of these comments, I'm like, why? Like, why would you not just click off and move on?
I love that you were going to use that segment when you said you were going to shout out a few of them but not show them, but shout out what they've said.
Yeah,
I like that. I was like, girl, 100% agree with you. That is awesome.
Yeah, girl, I started doing that on Instagram, and then as soon as I started it, they stopped. So I don't know if maybe some of them followed on Instagram, so then they didn't. Well, I mean, yeah, it was a segment. I was really like, it was at a time where they were like coming in like hotcakes, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start this.
I'm gonna call you out.
Yeah.
It was like as soon as I started, I got like 2 down, and they stopped. I'm like, wow, this was really disappointing. I was really looking forward to like a fun little Instagram post every day.
I had to raise my hand because I was looking forward to it.
Well, I mean, anytime I get one, I'll be posting on Instagram for sure.
Instagrams are good. So, okay, before we move on, there's a lot of YouTubers. By the way, if you are a YouTuber, go ahead and drop your YouTube channel. And all the information is going to be in the description box. But you have a channel. You have 2 channels, so we'll link those 2 channels. You also have an Instagram. One Instagram?
Yeah, I have this one.
Okay. Any other social medias that we should know about?
I mean, no. I started a Facebook page, but that doesn't get used either. I don't know how to work Facebook very well, so that just kind of.
You know what? I'm
kind of just sits there. I'm not good at Facebook.
Let me put it that way. Some of my friends are rocking it on Facebook, and I'm just like, yeah, I prefer the website. Thank you.
Yeah, it's hard. I started. I think I don't know what I did. I think I set up a page, or I set up an account, and then I set up a page on top of that, and I will put stuff on the wrong spot, and I can't do it. There's 100 people who follow me on there. I'm like, yep, that's good enough. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's not good. It's not working out the way I thought.
Dee is asking, there are a few YouTubers who say they have the recipe for success. I'm thinking she's talking about YouTube. Have you seen them, and what do you think of it? I mean, if I'm gonna ask anyone for success, advice, it would be Sunny, whatever her last name is, I cannot pronounce, that starts with a P. I will link her below, and then Think Media. Those are the experts in the field on how to grow your channel.
See, everybody has their own opinion on that, I think, because to everybody, it might work for one person and might not work for the other. I could be doing the same exact thing you both are doing, and I could stay where I'm at. Other than you could outgrow me and Kristen, or Kristen, she's doing well. I mean, it's, to me, I don't agree with that. I think you can learn and get tips from people and try it. But as soon as it don't work for you, try to find your niche, because everybody is so different.
And I think learning how to read your algorithm, I think, is important to finding out what your market wants, right, Kristen?
Honestly, I don't think that anybody knows what the algorithm is. Like, we can all I mean, this is my opinion, obviously.
Yeah, go for it.
Because I feel like that everybody will have that one great video, and then it will blow up their channel. And that's all it takes for their whole channel to succeed. But it doesn't mean that, like, if you hit like 1 million views on a video, your next video might have 50,000, but it doesn't mean that you found your algorithm, or I feel like that your channel
that's true.
Explode, like you hit 100,000. So if you found the algorithm, like, you should be hitting, I mean, 200, 300, 400,000. You shouldn't, if you really know, like, like, there is some people that, kind of have it down, but at the same time, like, I feel like that they had like one really amazing video that, exploded, and now they have like a good subscriber base who, all their subscribers watch every single video. They're very dedicated. And yeah, I mean, I haven't found the algorithm yet. I guess if somebody did and I share exactly what that is, then
I mean, like, for example, like, what type of videos? For example, like, when I post Dollar Tree haul, it does well because I had one of my first Dollar Tree hauls on this channel, because I did hauls on my other channel before, did really well. So when I post a Dollar Tree haul, it does decent. Like, it really does decent. But for example, I know other YouTubers, I think Leeny was struggling with that, right?
I don't do good with hauls at all. Maybe it's, I don't know. I'm a funny person, and I don't know if I hit people wrong on that, because I'm a jokester, and I'm always joking or laughing, and I don't know if that's what it is. It could be, I don't know. I take what I do, I take seriously, but that's just my personality.
Erica Smith says, just when you think the algorithm down, it will change.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like, my really good videos, been a decluttering video that has like 500,000 views almost. And
wow.
Decluttering video. So, like, my videos
make messes. Kristen, make messes and then declutter them.
Right? But that is what, and then that was like where my channel was going. So it was like the decluttering, the cleaning, and then like all my DIYs were getting shoved to the side. And then a video I did last year had like 8,000 views, I think. And then the beginning of summer, it was like what was it? Some sort of like front yard makeover type, like, on a budget. It had like 8,000 views, I think. And then now it has almost 200,000. And it just like randomly, a year-old video did better than like all of my videos I did. So, like, I don't know what it is. Like,
see, and I don't get it either, because I have some really good ones, and they get up there like that, and then all of a sudden I put some more things up, and all of a sudden it's just like 200 videos, and I'm like, okay, I have this many subscribers. How in the heck am I only having 200 views on this one? I mean, what happened?
And my 4th of July wreath that I did really bad. I did the Cubs one. I did the Cubs, and like, the video did so horrible. In September, it takes off. I'm like,
that's football season, girl. That's why.
Maybe. I'm like,
yeah, I love that. I love it.
Chris,
I seen it before I knew you. I seen it before I knew you, Nadia. And I love that wreath. I was like, I gotta make me a Rams one. Look at this, babe. And I show my honey. So look, September and football season.
Oh, it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, I wanted to say hi. Daisy DIY is here. Dee and Zoe I mentioned. Danielita AF is here. Erica Smith, Christy Creates. Hi, guys. Lovely Moments Creating. She is in Chicago. We met with her, actually.
You gotta love Jenny. Jenny's sweet.
Jenny's the best. And then Erica Smith. Did I mention that already? I'm not sure, but yeah. Cynthia Wall is here. So welcome everyone new who are logging on.
Please give the video a thumbs up, please.
Oh, sorry, my dog needs attention. Let's see here.
He's like, Mom, I want to go lay down back on my spot. Where's Leo?
Yeah, oh, Leo's like they have one bed that they share for some reason. They need to share. So like when one leaves, the other one comes. Let's see here. So what kind of style do you have on your channel? I would think farmhouse, majority of it.
Yeah, it's majority. Yeah, it's all farmhouse. I like the traditional farmhouse. We live just right outside of town, so I technically consider it country, and we have ducks and we have goats, and it's just like a little that I've wanted my whole life. And yeah, I just like the style. I like the pigs and the chickens. I like that decor, and yeah, so that's kind of what my whole channel is kind of based around. It's farmhouse. I try to do a little bit of modern, kind of like whatever I want to decorate my house in is the DIYs that I do. I'm not going to do something if I'm not going to put it in my house. So yeah, I mean, I'm trying to start with the grays. We have like a lot of wood trim and like wood in our house. So a lot of like the grays, they don't really like vibe well in the house just because we have like oak floors and oak everything. And yeah, but yeah, it's all farmhouse, trying to make everything lighter and brighter.
Can I recommend something? You do a lot of gray. Don't get a cat that's kind of gray in color. So my bathroom, gray rug, living room, gray rug. Like I have gray like you. My cat blends in everywhere in my house. He'll be like, seriously, because he's gray. And yeah, I'm just saying. But it's so funny. But yeah, he blends in everywhere. But gray is such a cool and a color that can go through the seasons.
Yeah.
Can you make me a moderator?
I don't know how. Hold on.
Go to where I chatted. See where my name is on there, Crafty Leeny.
Oh, okay. You go to your comments. Sorry, guys.
Now hit that and then hit moderator.
Find your channel, Louis. You gotta get off. I want to know if I watch a video from 5 days ago, do you guys get acknowledged for they posted or liked? If you watch it from 5 days ago, it'll get acknowledged when you watch, I would think. Crafty Leeny, say something. I can't find you. I think you went up. I found Handsome Devil. Put user in timeout. I don't know. I think I'm gonna make a mess with this.
Don't put me on timeout, girl. Shoot.
I don't know how to do this. I'm sorry. I don't know how to moderate you guys. Just add your channels as much as you can, whoever is a YouTuber on here. So what does your family think about you doing YouTube?
At the beginning, they thought I was crazy. At least my mom kind of thought she was like, okay. And then after a while, they like it now. Like they love it. And then there's some kids in like Scarlett. She's in 4th grade. There's some of those kids that are like, I saw your mom on YouTube, which I find it super funny. But yeah, they're all super supportive. They're super happy that I have something of my own. And yeah, I mean, my mom, she is super supportive. Like she kind of helps me out. I'm like, Mom, I don't know what to do. And she'd be like, oh, well, here, let me just help you. I'm like, okay, well, quit your job, be my assistant. Like I need some help all the time. But yeah, they all like it. My grandma doesn't understand what YouTube is and the internet thing, but she thinks it's still cool, I think. But yeah, they all like it.
No, see, that's good. That means you get support, and that's important. And I'm sure your mom is like my mom, telling all her friends, you better subscribe to my daughter.
Yeah, I think that was a while ago, or at least she thinks she works with a lot of men, so obviously we're not going to watch a DIY channel, but like, hey, hit up your wives, like.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Amber's here. Hi, honey.
Hi, Amber.
I'm trying to read any new comments that are coming in.
I'm just flirting with Handsome Devil in there right now.
Erica Smith said, "Oh my God, Christy, I think Christy or Kristen.
Crafter just came in.
My heart is overwhelmed. Thank you. Huge blessings." That's nice. And the official craft nerd is here. Hello.
And Will's Halls.
Here.
Crafting Cousins. Hi, sweet tweez.
Lisa and William Halls are asking when did you start YouTube? You said 3 years ago.
Yeah, I started October 2017.
What gave you your inspiration, Kristen? What did you already ask that, Nadia? Her inspiration?
Well, no, she just said that she did a DIY and it took off, but she was doing like everything on her channel before.
Yeah, right? I did. So I bought this like curling iron type thing, and I wanted to just do like fun reviews. I used to watch Brittany Boren Leach, which I don't know if you guys watch her, but she's like a sweet like YouTube lifestyle mom. But a lot like years ago, she did unboxing videos, and I used to watch all of them. I'm like, I want to do what she does, and she doesn't do that stuff anymore. But yeah, I did like curling iron thing, and then I have a Bissell crossway. Started doing that, and those videos still get really, really good views as well 3 years later. So yeah, I've done.
It's not something that like it's like a usual thing,
right? Because you really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
you really enjoyed it.
Super fun. And then the more reviews I did, that's when like companies started reaching out to me, and they'd be like, "Will you unbox my product?" And like for a while, I just said yes to because it was just super fun and new, and you know, and I would just like give my honest opinion about what I thought about everything. I'm like, if this is what I can do for a job, or you know, just for fun. Well, it was for fun for a salad. I was like, I'll do this all day long. I'll get free stuff in the mail, and you know, review light bulbs and fans and pressure cookers, and there was all kinds of things sent. So that was really fun. And you know, it took me a long time to get paid on YouTube. So yeah, a lot of it was just for fun. I mean, it was all for fun for a solid.
You can definitely do that on your other channel. I mean, it's growing. It's not that tiny, you know?
Yeah, it's weird. It's growing. Yeah. I haven't been on it in almost a year, and I think
because you're growing, it doesn't matter. It's going to grow.
And if it's linked to what your channel is here, what you've been using, it's easier for us to go click on it and see and go, oh, she has another channel. What is this? And we start watching everything.
Yeah. So. This past couple of months has been so busy. Like I haven't even thought about that. You know, I actually kind of forgot about it. And then everyone's like, I'm starting a second channel. And I'm like, oh, I have a second channel like that. I just want to use. But yeah, so I'm hoping next year I can make some time and do something else besides crafting.
You know, yeah, and it's fun too. I have like a company that's like, Nadia, when are you gonna post this? Oh, we're waiting for your video. I was like, I'm sorry, hold on.
Yeah, for sure.
DIYs in that same kind of sphere. Amber is asking, how do you know when to take a break? Because I'm exhausted. That's DIY with Amber.
Oh yeah, Amber. I don't know when to take a break. Like I have pushed so many videos out this past month. I don't even have enough days in the week to all out. I have like 3 videos that are like just sitting waiting. I'm trying to like space them out as much as I can, and I don't know, I actually am done crafting. I stopped last week, and I'm just done till January. Like I'm cleaning my craft room, and I'm burnt out, and I'm like starting to make stuff that I don't really love. And yeah, I'm taking a break now. I'm going to do some decorating. I'm going to do some fun stuff like for the winter. But that I'm
sorry about that. That's Cujo. I should have locked him up in the room with his brother.
No, Cujo, no.
Cujo, stop it.
Mine doesn't know how to bark. The only time he growls is when you're eating and he wants some.
That's it?
Mm-hmm. He'll growl because like when I'm eating, he'll be like, kind of like, look, I'm here. You're going to give me any.
And you know, half the time he won't bark at kids. But if he sees other people that like another dog or something, he gets crazy. Yeah. He thinks he's Cujo.
Okay. What's the hardest thing you've ever crafted?
The hardest thing? I don't really do anything hard. I'm trying to think of what would be the hardest. I really try to keep it basic. I'm not, probably the last video I just did, it was a Pottery Barn like video, and I tried to make these like Sherpa deer, and they didn't turn out terrible, but the way I wanted. Like they were hard. I got frustrated. Like I quit for a day, came back. Those were hard. And that was frustrating. But
you know what? Those came out really cute, I thought. And you said that in the video, and I was like, what did you tell? Those are cute. They're unique. They're cute.
They were hard. And I used like a microfiber cloth from the Dollar Tree, and that thing was just shedding. It was going all over. And then that was even worse because I'm like, my pants are a mess, my room's a mess. Like I've got to just get out of here. That's why I'm taking a break. I want everything organized to start like the new year. I want the craft room nice. Like I couldn't even see the floor from fall until now. Yeah,
I know.
it was bad. And I'm like, I can't.
I have OCD a little bit from working in like, I kind of developed that working in surgery. And so like when I'm walking and like the floor has like, you know how like you DIY, you can't help it. Things fly, tiny pieces of ribbon. And then you're like, oh my God, let me just, I need to clean. I can't work in the space that's like, but you know what? I had to deal with it because I have videos due.
Right. Yeah. I try to craft while my kids are at school. Presley only goes to school 3 days a week for 2.5 hours. I have pretty much 2 hours Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to get some stuff done. And then sometimes she'll let me, she'll sit on her tablet or I make her lunch or, I'll let her help me. A lot of times that's why she helps me so I can like get stuff done. But I try to just do everything when kids are at school and, because when they get home, it's like we have homework, we have dinner, shower, bath, just relax. And so, yeah, it's almost like I'm time crunched like constantly.
Okay. Leeny, do you want to ask a question? Before you do, I want to, before I forget, you had a giveaway video collab yesterday. Do you want to talk about who's involved in that?
Yeah, so there's 4 of us involved in the giveaway, and it is Jennifer from A Little Bit of Calm and Crazy, Nicole from The Week Snack, and Courtney from Creative on the Cheap. And the 4 of us were doing like a small little hop, doing a giveaway of up to it's about $260 worth of crafting tools and items. And it's just a hop, and you have to follow each video, and we all ask a question in our videos, and then you just have to answer our question to be entered in the giveaway. And that ends December 14th at midnight.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
I wanted to promote you guys on my Instagram, but totally just kind of spaced out, and I was just like, ooh, I gotta make up for that.
Yeah, that was fun. I've actually never done like a favorites video on my channel, crafting tools, because you don't ever think of like how much you use until I'm like, I think Courtney came up with the idea, and I was like, I don't think I have any crafting tools. And then when I'm sitting down, I'm like, oh no, I have a lot. Like I use a lot, but I use the same stuff almost in every video, the same paint, the same. I love my tin snips and rotary blade. I use those even if that's not what they're for. I just use them. That was really fun to just sit and talk. I like doing that.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, when I seen that, I was like, wow, you know what? That's creative. That's a good idea to do that, because we really don't think of like what you say, and we don't really look at what we're really using.
Yeah.
And then the mess thing, that's true. But you guys were talking about before that mess thing is crazy. I showed you the other day my house where I craft, and she was like, oh, seen the nice part. And then I go, but wait a minute. And I show her, and they're like, oh.
Yeah.
A lot of people already watched the video. Unicorns Does Design says she binged watch you guys yesterday. Yeah, who else is here?
You go, Sandy.
Cynthia Wall is new here. I love the videos with kids and critters getting in the pics. It shows you have real life.
So I have a question. What is your favorite DIY that you've ever done?
That's so funny, because I'm planning on doing like a top 20 countdown for this year of my favorites. And I was trying to go through them, and a lot of it is thrifted items that I have a ton of like these like toolboxes with just greenery and then florals. I've done a couple tables I really, really like. Yeah, it's just a lot of it's thrifted items. I love doing the trash to treasure. That stuff is just really nice quality to stay around in my house just a lot longer. And I really like those. I really like a lot of the signs I made this year. Mm-hmm. I made a one with just Dollar Tree items. I used like a couple of the longer signs and did like a farm fresh, like with one of the trucks. And
I remember that one.
Yeah, that one I think was probably my favorite out of fall. And then Christmas, I really like the wreaths I make. Those are my favorites. The The song collab that we did, that was a lot of those were probably like some of my favorite ones that I did. I liked the beaded garland. I liked the wreath that I did. Like it was, I wasn't sure what I was going to do for the challenge. And then when I kind of just sat down, I'm like, this is actually really fun. And yeah, that video did really well this year too. So
I had so much fun doing that collab with you guys.
yeah,
Oh, I had so much fun.
that was a fun. So many people that were like, that is like such a cool video idea. So nice job.
Yay, thank you.
I come up with that one.
That was fun. I really did like it. And then all the tips, I mean, what you're saying, I mean, you should share that with everybody about the commercial, your advertisements. That was very helpful.
Yeah. So if you're doing YouTube, I always add all of my ads, usually like between like every 3 to 4 minutes. And I know that some people will say too much, or, you know, I don't want to watch the ads. And I mean, the way I always see it is that, you know, we all have to make money just at least to buy our supplies, you know, in our time. And I don't find it selfish at all. I mean, I'm trying to put this in like a really nice,
Say it the way you said it, because what you said, I told my handsome devil that the other day when he was complaining about advertisements. And I said exactly the quote that you had told us.
Yeah, like what I always tell everybody is that, you know, people pay for cable and they will watch 15 minutes of commercials in an hour-long show, where a lot of our ads are skippable ads that take 5 seconds and you can just skip right over them. I mean, but it supports all of our YouTube channels. And I mean, we all appreciate that so very much. But yeah.
My animals. I'm so sorry, guys. My animals, I'm going to slip away for a momente, because I got to put my animals somewhere, because the cat's now making noise. The dog. Go ahead, girls. I will be right back.
Okay, I wanted to read a quick comment. Unicorn Does Designs says, I love outside porch video, which I do too. I love what you did with the planter thing. I think we're talking about the same one. It was your mom's porch this summer, she says. And then Crafting Cousin says this, and I actually, they're reading my mind because those girls know me. There says, I love doing thrifted items, but then get worried that some of the viewers can't find something like it. Do you all think I should worry about that?
I mean, everybody can find picture frames, a lot of similar like wood items, but then I also get told a lot that people can't find the same Dollar Tree items either. Because I have like a larger Dollar Tree where I am, and I am by quite a few. I mean, I don't get to go to them too often, but I mean, a lot of people say that I can't find a lot of like the wood houses and the wood triangles and a lot of like the wood signs that I've used. Nobody can find them, so I'm always trying to give like different options. But even with I think like Trash to Treasure, like I mean, there's always picture frames at mine. There's always a lot of wood tables. I like to yard sale a lot, but I don't get worried about it. I just, you know, I mean, it's all for inspiration. So if they can't find the exact same item as you, then I really think that you can always find something very similar, or you could maybe even recreate something. Even the wood houses, there's always, I mean, yeah, I always feel like there's always something that you can do. You can rip apart a picture frame. The canvases are really easy to rip apart from the Dollar Tree. If you need wood pieces, you can, you know, lay them out together. There's just always tons of different options that you can do. So I always feel like there's always an option for everybody, even if you can't find the same exact thing.
Erica says, don't worry about the thrifted item. Half of us can't find the Dollar Tree stuff either.
You know what? That's true. You're searching like 10 of them just to see if you can find something.
Yeah, and Kayla is here. Hi, Kayla. And Crafting Cousins said, great point. I use a lot of picture frames. Yeah. I mean, picture frame, Dollar Tree has picture frames. Because I have like stuff like that. I actually was thinking the same thing. And I have like the sled that I bought at Dollar Tree. It's like, I don't know, like a few feet. And I was like, I don't know if I should do that or should I do another Dollar Tree item. And you know what? This kind of inspired me to do that finally.
Yeah, I would. I mean, you know, a lot of people like those upcycle videos. They do. And that's what we are here for. We're not just here to show them how to do it, but we're here to, encouragement, inspire, give ideas. That's what we're really doing. I mean,
when I go on Pinterest, that's what I do, right, Leeny?
And I always tell everybody on my videos to do that. I'll share that with them. You know, like if I'm using this, you can find maybe something here or there, or you can use this. Or I'm always trying to put little ideas in there, or I hope it gives you inspiration to, make. I don't know. I just feel that if you're going to look at our videos, I'm hoping they're not looking like, okay, I can't find that, whatever. They gave us a bad thing, bad video. No, it was a good video. Obviously, it was good if they tried to make it, right?
Yeah.
So just be creative. Use your mind. We're trying to help you get those juices going where we can, help you with an idea. I don't know.
Where do you get your ideas, Kristen?
Everywhere. I mean, I hop on Pinterest, and when I do, I always will link the item or the site. Just the stores, I will take pictures if I'm at Hobby Lobby or if I'm online looking at Pottery Barn, because I can't afford Pottery Barn. So there is no way that I'm just going to go buy. And I don't know if you guys seen that little stick thing with the pine needles going around that was like $130 that people
Insane.
Gosh,
yeah. And I'm like, and everyone's like, you can just go in your yard, grab a stick and throw some decor on it. And yeah, I think it was $130. It was like so many people going around like texting their husbands like, oh, I'm gonna buy this. I don't know. It was like a thing going around for a while, but I thought that was pretty comical.
Isn't that crazy though? That's how I felt with that little red tree. Did you see the little red tree? The little one with the little Martha Stewart tree from Macy's? I did a dupe on that. And I couldn't believe the price of it. And I was like, are you kidding me? How can you spend like $100 on that when we can make that?
Yeah, I can't spend money on any home decor because I constantly like to change my stuff up. Like I have a couple things on my walls that I've just kind of left, but everything else I'm like, I don't want this anymore. I want something new, but I don't feel as bad if I just spent like $3 on it to make, or $5. You can always like resell your stuff on like Facebook. We had a yard sale not too long ago where there was some items I'm just like, I don't really want these, but like I put a lot of work into them. So I sold a lot of my stuff in a yard sale this past summer.
Yay for you.
Let me see. There's somebody asked about my dog. His name is Louie. And then Unicorn Does Design is saying, can I just say to the world to hear that I love, with a little heart, Kristen's DGAF attitude when it comes to what others think. I love when she's like, you might not agree, but I don't care. I like it.
I love that. That's where I get to the eyes. As long as our eyes are smiling, right, Kristen?
Yeah. What was it? DGAF?
Yeah, I'm guessing what the AF is.
Sammy, you're speaking my kind of language, girl.
Okay, no, I got it.
I get it.
I get it now. That went way over my head.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. You, like I said, to yourself. You also have to be a little bit professional if you want your channel to grow. Obviously, I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be cussing and, I don't know. I don't know what else I would do that'd be provocative. I wouldn't even do that anyways. But
I don't even know how to cuss.
Me either.
I don't cuss on my channel, but
I tried it once. I felt so stupid. I can't do it.
And you know what? I don't feel. That's just, you know what? I grew up in an age where, like I said, I was a rock and roller, a punk rocker, and it just stayed with me. Come on. I know when to say it. I don't say it on my channel. I don't say it to the people, but man, you guys, I have a mouth like a sailor. Can't help it.
All my friends do.
Same.
But in my house, crap was like a no word. So.
Oh gosh.
You said you were a punk rocker.
Huh?
You said you were a punk rocker?
Oh yeah. My day I was a punk rocker and rock and roll. Listen, I would go to concerts and get backstage, and yeah, I still listen to crazy. You see me, you would not believe what I listen to. We listen to crazy music. I listen to everything.
Leeny and I always say the word the yin and yang. I'm like the little and Leeny is like
wild child. But no, it's true. I love, makes me. What kind of music do you like, Kristen?
I like all kinds. I don't sleep. So I end up waking up at 2:00 in the morning every day. I have to give our dog medicine at 2 a.m. So I get up and I'm almost like wide awake, but I was listening to Taylor Swift's new album. She has a brand new album that came out, another one. And I listened to all that and I really liked that, but that's not really like my type of music. Like I like Fall Out Boy, Say Anything.
Yeah.
I mean, Panic at the Disco. I listen to No Doubt is my absolute favorite of all.
Really?
Yeah.
She's an Orange County girl.
I love her. I like her.
She's from Anaheim.
I seen No Doubt their last concert their last tour, and I took my mom to it, and it was the best concert. I've been to so many, but it was the best concert I ever went to. Paramore was opening for them, and it was a blast. Like I miss going to that stuff.
Oh, I miss concerts right now. That's the first thing that's on our list when this opens up. We're like, concerts, we gotta go back. Handsome Devil and my two kids were like, we gotta go to more concerts. We love it. I love it. I mean, Nicole, that's how I started talking to Nicole, because she loves Godsmack. And I was just like, are you serious? So do I. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to go see them. And I'm like, ah. Then she was all sad because they canceled the concert. And I was like, oh my God, that so sucks. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Tamara is here. And you guys, I don't believe it. Kristin Creates over here says she loves rap and hip hop. I just don't see it.
Who?
Kristin Creates says she looks to me like she would be listening to classical. But she loves rap and hip hop. I love that. Totally would not have guessed it. Oh my goodness. What do you all like to listen to? If you guys
everybody in the chat room, tell me and Nadia and Kristen what you guys like.
Yeah, I don't know what I am. I listen to a lot of stuff. Like I still listen to 90s from, I don't know, from 60s to 90s to today. Country.
So from the 90s, what? Like the metal, like the big hair music?
Oh, no. Nadia likes soft rock. That's as far as Nadia's going to go with the rock. It's soft rock.
Oh my goodness, too
funny. For real. See, country music going in there. I used to hate country music. I hate it. Hate it. And my husband said, Nadia, if I play one song for you and you like it, you have to be able to be okay with country music in the car. We've been married 15 years, so it worked. But do you know that song by Josh Turner, Firecracker?
No.
My little darling is a firecracker. I'll send you a link. You'll know what it is. And I fell in love with that song. And from then on, I'm a country girl.
That's
funny. My goodness. I cannot believe one of my sweet teas love Def Leppard. I'm loving this, you guys.
Maroon 5. Maroon 5 is good.
Oh, I love Maroon 5.
Oh, yeah. You gotta love Adam.
Hi, Joyce.
I love Maroon 5 too.
Tamara says,
Tamara, you don't like heavy metal.
Hold on. Amber listens to rap music?
That is so
I'm like trying to catch up with the comments, you guys. Oh, DIY with Amber, 90s R&B, hip hop, pop, old school. Amber and I are basically, we listen to
all of their albums, Leeny. That is so awesome. I love Def Leppard, man. Big Leppard fan.
Except for heavy metal, yeah. But some like it. The kind of music that would give most nightmares is what.
Very good question, Amber. Read Amber's question.
If you see it, read it, because things are jumping here.
Okay, how many hours a week do you spend crafting and editing?
Oh, I want to know that.
Good question, Amber. Thank you.
I crafting. Well, I guess it depends. If I like, what, honey? Sorry. Yeah, tape. I knew someone would be in here. Editing takes me forever. Probably longer than I want. Like, it probably will take me to do a voiceover will probably take 2 hours, because I will sit there and say things, and then I have to delete it, and then I have to go back and listen to what I just said to make sure that I edit out what I wanted to edit out. And filming doesn't take that long if I have a plan. So I have a plan. It could take a couple of days. Usually it takes like a solid week. Just because with the time I have, it just takes a little bit longer. So like I said, if I'm doing like 10 DIYs, it'll probably take me all week long. So I'll probably work on like a couple here, a couple there. Yeah, I mean, just to do one video, it probably takes 10, 12 hours, I would say, like total.
Mm-hmm.
Unless a haul video super fast. Like I can run through a haul video, edit like super fast. That will take like 2 hours maybe. Thumbnails take a lot longer now. Those take a good hour. So
I actually, thumbnails is, for some reason, I do thumbnails as my video is downloading.
Yeah, I do work on those too. Yeah, as it's downloading, just because I want to get it completely finished. Tags will take a while. Doing this description box takes forever. I mean, it all takes so long to do, but
How
The whole
many videos do you
process.
do a week
I
now?
love the filming, making things. I love all that. Downloading don't bother me, but the editing is what takes me forever too. There's times I'm up like at 3 a.m. still editing, trying to get that out there, and it's like, ugh.
yeah, see,
Yeah, that's a headache.
I
And
will
I don't know,
say
are you having problems when you guys are uploading and putting for playlist? Are you guys, anybody having problems with that too? No?
I don't know how to add a video to a playlist. I actually figured it out the other day. It worked on my laptop for some reason, but I usually I try to use my phone for YouTube Studio and everything. So I rarely get on my computer for anything unless I am downloading and editing and stuff. That's the only time I'm on there. The rest is my phone all the time.
Yeah, I'm always having trouble with that. Which, Nadia, you did give me that tip. That really does work, Kristen, because I do them all on my phone. Everything's on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
And she's the one who told me download it. When you download it to YouTube, download it private. Or, lock private. And then when it goes into the studio, then you can continue doing everything else. And it makes it a lot easier because you're offered more in the YouTube studio than what we are on our phone.
Yeah, I do I edit and upload through my computer, but yeah, my phone is kind of just to check comments and
yeah, that's what I do too.
Yeah, I'm up in the middle of the night. I'm up at 2:00 in the morning. So if you're ever up, you can talk to me because I'll probably more than likely be awake.
You know what? You could talk to me and Nadia because that's how we are too. The girl, it's like 3:00 her time and it's midnight my time. And I'm like, she's still awake. What the heck is she still doing awake? She's here texting me and I'm like, girl, you're still awake.
I've been strategically working on it, and I'm trying to figure out how to, actually you were the one who responded to me when I posted on Instagram that it was 3:00 in the morning, and I'm like, hi, you're completely awake.
But
and so huh?
Are you Eastern time? You're in Illinois, so are you Eastern?
No, I'm a Central time. Well, I'm an hour behind you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Put the tape on in my head.
On your head. Hold on, I have to put tape on Presley's head real quick here.
No.
That is so cute. I love it.
Back here. Back here.
Okay, right here.
Her little voice.
Well, you don't have enough tape to go around your head. She wants. Look what she's doing. This is what she's doing right now. She wants to tape a piece. She wants me to tape this to her head. You gotta get more tape, okay? Okay.
Just get a piece of double-sided tape and just put it on the forehead.
I don't think I've ever bought double-sided tape in my whole life. I probably should invest in some of that sometime.
Yeah. Let me, Nadia's like.
Right, yeah.
About that time.
Yeah.
For sure. So you've been uploading 30 videos for even a week. Seriously, how many videos do you upload on regular, kind of non-Christmas weeks?
For 2 years, I did Monday, Wednesday, Friday uploads consistently. I would do 6 a.m. uploads for a solid 2 years. And then this year kind of got a little bit, I was doing 2 videos and I was working with a couple companies and then they were all can you do it within the next 2 weeks? Can we get this video done for Black Friday? But normally just 2, that's all I'm doing in 2021 is just 2 videos a week. That's it. It's a lot. That's still so many. That's a lot of videos. But yeah, I was doing 3. I think this week I'm gonna have 3 out. Next week is gonna be 3 again. I think, or this week is actually gonna be 4. I think. Yeah, I think this week's gonna be 4 videos. Next week's 3, and then I think the week after is just gonna be 1. I don't know.
You're however it comes up, that's how it's gonna come up, right? Amber has another good question. How do you navigate sponsorships, collaborations with companies?
Well, I will only work with companies that I like. There has been companies that I have been working with the past couple of months and I did not like the items I was using. I just said, I emailed them I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. I can't get on the internet tell people I love your product when it was I'm not going to say what company, but like a skin product company, and it was breaking my skin out. And they're like, oh, just wait a couple more weeks, wait a couple more weeks. And I'm like, okay, I've never had my face break out in my life. So this I'm 33. So I'm starting to get acne on my face. I'm like, this is not like working out. And then they're like, oh, just 8 more weeks or 4 more weeks. And yeah, I just emailed them like last week, and I'm like, I quit your stuff and my face is fine now. Like, I'm like, no. So I only work with companies I truly love. Like, and I people don't like that kind of stuff in videos. So I do try to limit specifically what I love. Like, I love working with Cricut. I love working with Arteza. Top Cash Back is a super fun company.
You just got more Arteza, I saw.
I love their company. I love them though. I've worked with them for a long time. I want to say almost 2 years possibly. And I love everything they've ever sent. Like, I've never been like, oh wow, this is I love their company like 100%. I use a planner. Where do I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, right here. But I use a planner. So every time someone will email or I will like jot them down, or they're like, can you get this done? I use this planner, Courtney from Creative on the Cheap. It's a 10-year planner. They're like $10 on Amazon. And I just try to like write everything down. And I mean, like I said, I really try to limit like what I do. Like this month was so packed full. Some companies I worked with are from like out of country, so it will take longer to receive their products. So it's like I'll say yes to their company, and then it takes like 4 weeks, and I'm like, okay, well, I said yes 4 weeks ago, but now like 4 weeks later, I am like, and they're like, well, you got to squeeze us in, like you said, and I'm like, well, I didn't, but like, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to. So yeah, it was really hard this past month. It was really hard, and I'm so ready for a break. But yeah,
I totally
Christmas season is tough.
So Tammy Page Parsons. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I wanted to really read her comments. She says, ladies, I truly enjoy your craft videos. Being a shut-in and even before COVID, it is you all that have helped me and saved me from severe depression. God bless you all.
Oh, Tammy.
Sending hugs.
Thank you.
So sweet of you to write that. Thank you.
Tammy, Tammy, your love for watching us is saving us too.
Yeah, I love comments like that because I think we all went through a hard time, like all of us, and especially with people who are with depression. I'm not saying that Tammy is, but just people who already do, like they're so stuck, and I started to get that way. We all kind of started to get like, I want to just do what I do all the time. And it gets depressing, and it does. It's sad. And especially on the days that it rains and you don't get to even like see the sunlight like that. Those are the days that are hard. Like,
I actually love the rain. I'm a little bit opposite. For me, I actually I'll open the window. For me, it's really, I am a water person. Like, my favorite thing is to snorkel. My favorite thing is to swim. So rain calms me. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
All of us, me, you, and Kristen. Give Joyce a shout out too. That was sweet.
Amanda says,
love you, Joyce. Thank you.
Send Arteza my way.
Oh, beautiful. You guys are gonna make me cry.
See, I can read this. If you see my finger do this, it's because I can push this button and read some of the chat, but then I don't see you guys.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We're still here.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, I'm just like trying to see some stuff. See what I'm doing.
Natty says, rain calms me too. Oh yeah, I love rain. I absolutely, so does my dog actually. When it rains, he like begs to go outside. And then he comes back.
You know what? Did I just tell you last week? I sleep through that sound of thunderstorms and rain and storm, like wind. That's what I sleep to. It helps me relax a little at night to sleep. Because how funny that we all have trouble sleeping. Because I have trouble sleeping. I'm up like every hour, every half hour. I'm waking up. Yeah.
Joyce kind of confirmed what Tammy was saying. Thank you so much for saying that, Joyce.
So sweet.
Very sweet. Yeah. As far as sponsors, we'll ask Kristen. Oh, there she is.
Sorry, we had the kitchen. I got a mess to clean up in a minute.
No, baby, I can, my God gave me the gift of gab. I'm okay.
Hi, Heidi. Heidi came in right now.
Oh, well, hi, Heidi. So
Yeah.
someone is asking if you contacted companies in the beginning, or they contacted you. I've never contacted companies before. I've always said where companies contacted me from, and sometimes they'll contact me over there, and I'm like, I have a DIY channel, and then
I had in the beginning, I was contacting, but now all of a sudden people are sending things, and I don't know what to believe. Like, are they legit? Are they not? I mean,
yeah, I was gonna say I was going to contact BB Crafts, but they ended up contacting me before I contacted them. I remember. That's right. Hello, Miss Heidi. So today's Friday. Today Heidi's friend collab went up, the hop. So check out Heidi, and there's a few people here who are in that hop. So you guys, there's a big prize.
I know.
All the people in the hop. And it would be nice if you guys went back a little bit and watched my hop, and then went back a little bit more where Kristen was there and Leeny was there.
I would like to ask too, what would you prefer, silhouette or the Cricut?
Did somebody just ask that question, or was that you asking?
That's me asking right now.
There are people that will ask me that, and I love them both. So my silhouette I have had longer than Cricut, which I love that, but it's so hard to figure out. Like, I only cut vinyl on it, but I love the decals that you can get off of the Silhouette Studio. So you can download like a farmhouse, which is what I like, but the Cricut is just so user friendly. Like, there's just a little dial at the top, and you can just, put it on vinyl, cardstock, heat transfer. Like with the Silhouette, it's like you have to, there's like so many different settings that you have to manually do every single time. Like, maybe not, like, I haven't figured it out 100%, but I mean,
do you think they updated lately?
I do the updates because I still use Silhouette Cameo like every.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I use it a lot. So it's just, I have an older one. I have the Cameo 3. So maybe like the 4 is different, or I think they might even have 5 out. So maybe it's different. I have a way older version.
Yeah, that's on my Christmas list. That's why I'm asking. Yeah. I've been wanting one of those so bad, and Nadia's always telling me, "No, Leeny, we're making a pack. They got to come to us. They got to come to us."
Yep, I'm not buying.
She tells me that all the time.
Yep. Joyce says, I've been watching. I'm sorry, my comments are because they keep on going, but she said she has been watching you ever since you started on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
That's a really long time. Thank you for watching for so long.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Teresa's here. Hi, Teresa. Teresa Joyce.
Hi,
I'm
Teresa.
sure I said it wrong, so I'm sorry. Crafting Cousins say, I love my Cricut the most. I love the software from Silhouette the most.
Oh, well, then they know how to work it a lot better than I do.
Well, they were the original. Let's see. Anyone have questions for Kristen? Please let us know down below.
Forever hold your peace.
Yeah. Well, I had a question ready that I usually ask. How did you come up with your channel name? I think yours is pretty obvious.
Mine's way too obvious. Yeah. My first name and my middle name.
Sorry.
What's your favorite holiday to decorate?
Fall. It has to be fall. I like doing fall because I can also decorate my front porch without being freezing.
Oh, that's a good one, Christy.
But yeah, I like Christmas
what
too.
What YouTuber does she watch?
But probably fall and Easter.
Heidi loves your mom-like sweater. I mean, sweater.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is from Blooming. Actually, I'm gonna have a haul video come out tomorrow. But Blooming Jelly is such a cool company. Like, they have the best stuff, but it's like I think it's like an out of country company, so it does take a while to get stuff. But like, their stuff is actually like good quality. But yeah, and it's like a super good price too. So Yeah, I like a lot of their stuff. Actually, I have a ton of their clothes, and I've even just bought a ton of their clothes because I just like them.
Yeah, sometimes when you get when I like
Jackie
something,
Burns. Did you get Jackie Burns' question?
I did not.
Jackie Burns, thank you, Christy, for bringing that to our attention. What YouTuber does Kristen watch? She's like, don't put me on spotlight on that one.
Okay, well, I won't say any DIY channels just because I don't want to like not name somebody. And then, I watch a lot, but I love watching I like watching a lot of mom channel, like lifestyle channels. So I love watching Brittany Warren Leach is my favorite. I like Kristen Casper, and I like this kid called Marco. He like hydro dips like shoes, and he designs and like custom does like shoes and stuff. He's like an amazing artist. He does like walls, he does cars. He's
Very cool.
yeah, and his videos are only like 4 minutes long, but yeah, I think he's like kind of one of my favorites. Like when his video like uploads, like, oh my gosh, like I can't. And I think he's like in high school, so it's maybe weird that I watch a 18-year-old boy like hydro dip shoes, but he's super fun to watch.
Wow.
Very cool. Heidi is asking, what are your plans for the new year? Any new series coming up?
Well, Heidi's always so organized, so I always want to like have a plan because she's like, oh, Tuesdays I'll do this and Fridays I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can do. Hold up, yeah. Oh yeah, okay.
Tammy.
Thing that I can do. I kind of want to do. I'm thinking like a Thursday thrift flip. Like every Thursday or a thrift flip Friday. I'm planning on. I kind of want to do a Thursday upload. I don't know. That's one of my plans. And then I also want to do I think I want to do like a Dollar Tree DIY video. And then I also want to do like a thrifting video. And I just want to do like one of them a week, just so I don't get so burnt out on Dollar Tree. And I don't get so burnt out on like trash to treasure, like thrifting makeover videos. So that is my plan. And we'll see how it goes. And I also want to do like one other video on my other channel just to see, the crockpot videos are fun.
Yeah, I was thinking of the same thing too, because I'm like, all I've been doing is Dollar Tree, but I've been going to I can't even talk right now. Before all of this started, so I do have a lot of stuff that I need to, so I was thinking of doing the same thing, to have one thrift, one dollar store, and then Wreath Wednesday.
I have fun using a lot of recycled things. I have I don't know, I'm always trying to look for things that's around my home already and what I can turn it into.
Awesome DIY with the stuff.
Yeah, so I'm always doing that. And I feel like moms or people that are home, and I live on a budget. That's what started me doing this. I think that they can see like, oh, you know what? I would have never thought to use that jar or that can or that toilet paper roll or paper towel roll, or I would have never thought to use just a broken frame and make this into it. I don't, that's what I love about crafting, is just make yourself smile and have your heart sing and look at it and go, I did that.
Yeah, see, people are like, we love upcycle. So
yeah, Casey from Coffee with My Sunshine, she used to do create. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but she used trash. It was like using trash to create treasure.
I think it was a collab, wasn't it?
Yeah, she used to do like every month. I don't know if she does. I don't think she does now, but she still does like a lot of videos, and like those are my favorite to watch of hers. Like she does some really cool stuff with that. Like I love watching that.
Yeah, I have fun with all that stuff. I really do.
For sure.
Someone's asking, where are you from?
I am from Michigan.
Okay.
I should have visited you when I went to Michigan this summer.
So
I went to, we just went to the beach, and it was like 3 hours from Chicago, so I don't think it was that far.
Oh, so you probably went to like South Haven and like area?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
I was dragged, my family, my parents dragged me away. It was like no choice. My husband stayed home there with Nadia's going on vacation. I'm like, okay.
That area is so pretty. We wanted to go there we wanted to take like a vacation there this June, and then everything was kind of shut down and it was just starting to reopen, and we're like, yeah, we're not going to go there.
I just can't wait to go to Disneyland again. That's what I'm waiting for.
That is on my list with my kids sometime.
You're
I'm
gonna
waiting to go to Riviera Maya, Mexico. We've been going like once or twice every year for like 10 years. And now I'm like, oh my God. It's not like I can snorkel in Chicago.
You go to Mexico, Nadia, you need to let me know ahead of time and I'll meet you there.
Oh yeah.
That'd be so much fun.
I'm in the water 90% of the time snorkeling.
Yeah. That's fine. That's be a blast.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. Anyone we'll do a shout out. Anyone want to join us?
Vegas, that's where I'm telling you girls, once this is all over, you're going to see Crafty Leeny telling you all, let's go to Vegas or let's meet somewhere and all of us just have like one big, happy, fun YouTube gathering. Wouldn't that be good?
Seriously. I don't know how to organize that kind of stuff. I know somebody who knows how to organize that stuff. But
Heidi, you go to Disneyland, Heidi?
Mrs. Disneyland. I know that Domestic Diva, she's a huge Disney fan too.
Jackie versus like Vegas, yeah, baby.
I was telling my husband the other day, I miss Vegas. He's been in Vegas twice. This one.
I've never been to Vegas.
Oh,
see, I don't play. I go for the walk.
Shows. The shows and the casinos are gorgeous. You don't even have to gamble.
I don't gamble.
It's well.
I go shopping.
Don't judge
Louis Vuitton.
So much fun. Gorgeous. The shows. Oh, beautiful shows. To shop. The stores. Oh,
just to walk around the Venetian and all of those, you're just like,
yes. Gorgeous.
There's a store that somewhere, I think it was it wasn't, I'm not gonna say where because I'm gonna lie, but literally the whole doorway was in flowers and I was like, those can't be real. Those were real. I went and smelled them.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole doorway, it was huge, kind of like, you know how for a wedding they do that's around the, that's how it was. Like
Heidi's asking Kristen, how long have you been crafting?
Well, we know you said you started, but did you start crafting when you started, kind of?
No, not really.
So how old were you when you started? Like, how old were you before you even did YouTube? Like, if you started when you were a kid, or
no, I honestly didn't. I like to do scrapbooking in high school. My girlfriends and I would get together and we'd scrapbook like our homecoming dance and like, our selfie pictures we take with our like disposable cameras and stuff. So we did a lot of scrapbooking, but I never did like a lot of crafts. I made my mom this like I had a lady make this like quilt for my mom and I put pictures on it. I ironed like pictures on it. I like ruined her table and I will never put that down. Yeah, that's like as crafty as I got until probably right before YouTube. I made like a couple signs and bought a couple stencils, but I wasn't really, like, I didn't have like a craft stash. I did crafts with Scarlett when she was little. We did like paints and yeah, it was kind of like whatever she wanted to do. That's what I crafted.
Who do you think you got your crafting talent from?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. My grandma, she used to bake cake, like decorate, and she did like cookies and like she would sew all my Halloween costumes. So she made me a ton of Halloween costumes when I was little. So she made like Cinderella and Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz, Minnie Mouse, like you name it, like she did it. So yeah, she was really, she did a lot of that. Like now she doesn't, but yeah, maybe from her, but other than that, I don't know.
You know what? That's a talent. I can't sew for nothing. I can't sew. So when I see someone sewing or I hear someone sews, I'm like, man, that's awesome. Or Nadia, look at Nadia. I have to point this way. Nadia makes cakes and she does decorating cakes. Yeah. And she's done that. And that's a talent. That is a talent. Yeah. She decorated cakes and that's a talent right there.
Why don't you do videos?
I did, and people are, I feel like you need to have that cooking, decorating kind of channel for that, but I did last year on Coffee with Nadia, there's a video where I did cupcake toppers. I'll insert them. They turn out really cute.
Yeah.
It's a different audience for that, I think.
I just want to take a break for a minute. I want to tell the viewers in the chat room. Everybody, please post your channel name inside the chat room. Everybody, look at who you're in the room with. You got wonderful creators in there right now. Share each other's channels. Subscribe, share with them. I mean, if you are a YouTuber, you're in a room with great fellow creators. And if you're not, I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. You are in a room full of talented people. Please look at their channels and subscribe to them.
Heidi was asking if you still do scrapbook, and we all know that Heidi used to do scrapbooking before,
Yeah.
and so did I, and so did I think Kay from Crafting Cousins. Like we were having, you know.
No, I don't. I tried after Scarlett was born. I started a scrapbook of like her pictures from like when she was born, and it's still unfinished. Like I didn't do like, you know, the really like cool high tech. Like we used to go to like Michael's and buy like stickers, and we'd buy like construction paper and then like the super cool scissors, and like then we'd glue a picture. I mean, it wasn't like anything like super fancy, but I mean, we thought it was like super awesome. I still somewhere, so eventually I had to figure out how great they were.
Somebody else asked something about that too. Thank you, Danielle, by the way. Let's see here, because what material? Oh, here, Kristen. As for crafting, what materials would you like to work with in the future? Like woodworking or metal? Anything you're kind of looking into? Something different to work with?
Not offhand that I can think of. I worked with burn stencil a while back where I use like a torch and their metal stencils. Like those are really fun. Like that is like a really like soothing, like relaxing craft to do. That was fun, and I'll light anything on fire if I could. Like so, I mean, you know, it's one of those things like the bigger the fire, the better. But that was like super fun. My husband helps me with a lot of like nail gun stuff. I'm like so scared to use a nail gun, and I have a video coming out hopefully next week. He helped me build a stand for like a chocolate bar, and he was like, you know, I'll hold this and you do the nail gun, and I was shaking because I'm like, if this goes through your finger, like I'm gonna throw up. Like, so I mean, I can't use a nail gun because I'm too scared to. I guess I can if I absolutely had to, but yeah, I mean, I kind of like to like maybe build something. But that's, you know, I mean, I'll probably just stick to painting.
I was like, I'm not a power tool person either. I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to learn, but
yeah, like I can use a drill all day long. I have so many or had so many holes like in my wall. So I mean, I'll drill stuff and you know all day, and I'm using the saw that I can't think of the saw, the hand down. Like I can do
the one we just got one of those. It's in my basement.
I can't think of what it's called. Someone will know. But yeah,
did you try to use it?
Yeah, I use it, and then I like to use it when my husband's not home because he'll be behind my back. He goes, "Your finger's too close." He was like, "Get back! You're gonna cut your finger off." And he'll go, you know, and I'm like,
oh gosh. It's like when you're driving and someone's going,
yeah.
It's like, oh, don't do that.
Or he'll always like look over my shoulder. He's like right there, and I'm like, I'm fine. And he's like, "Well, your fingers." I'm like, "No, it's not. Like, I'm good." And yeah, so I like to do that stuff when he's at work, and then I'll send him a picture, be like, "I didn't cut my finger off." Like,
girl, that's how you just see me with the drill. The first time I put the drill in my hand, I told this story already. I was like, oh my gosh, I trying to drill this bucket I was doing, and we're videotaping, and I'm trying to do this, and you know, I should show it on Instagram so you guys know what I'm talking about. But I'm here going, and you're saying you can use a drill. I can't even use a drill. I'm trying to use it, and it's like sliding all over the bucket, going. So Handsome Devil's just like, you know what? Give me it. I'll do it for you. I thought I was going to go all over the place. It was just like slide. I don't know. I put pressure, and it was just. So I don't know. Power tools are not my thing. I can use a sander.
Yeah, I like my sander. Yeah, that's definitely something that we can all use.
Yes.
I feel like I need to. By the way, you guys, Crafting Cousins mentioned that, so we had, Crafting Cousins had the Fab 5 video on Wednesday, and I was actually part of that.
Yes.
and I have spa ideas. And there was like another video. I was like, no one's gonna watch this. Who cares about spa ideas? But people did, and they loved it.
I'm actually doing a collab with them in January too. Fab 5.
Yes, I'm with you in Fab
There's
5.
a giveaway, you guys. There's a $50 giveaway. So check out my video before this video.
I'm on the Fab 5 in January also, Kristen.
Oh, you guys are together.
She about fainted. You
Whoa.
see the camera? No.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm so excited.
Aw, see? We love crafting cousins, by the way.
Oh, hey, I call them my sweet teas. They're my
Hi,
sweet
Kara.
teas. I love them.
I have a friend who has rabbits at home. Her name is Rabbit Tales by Farah. Check her channel out, you guys. So cute. Your kids would love it. She's like little bunnies. And they're like, they roam around the house and everything. Very, very cute.
Has anybody recognized you in person? Heidi's asking.
Ooh, good question, Heidi.
Heidi got them going on, Heidi. I like your questions.
Yeah, I had 3 people actually. So it was like last year or the year before, I think I was walking into Michael's and this lady is like yelling. And I was kind of ignoring her because I'm like, I was like, I don't know who that is. And she's like, you're Kristin Kay. And I'm like, yeah. And I was so embarrassed. That was so embarrassing. And I'm like, yeah. And I didn't even know what to say. Like, and then a lady that was actually like at the normal Dollar Tree I go to, she worked there. And when I was like checking out, she was like, I watched you on YouTube, which that was like super cool. And then one time we were out at dinner on like Father's Day, and this lady just walks up to me. She was like leaving, and we were like waiting in line. And she was like, she goes, what? She didn't know who I was. She was like, I saw your kid. And she goes, and I watched you put makeup on your husband, and I thought that was him, but I watch you as well. So it's like they recognize my kids and my husband. And she's like, oh yeah, by the way, I watch your channel, but I recognize your kids.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Lisa Marie, you're too high. Lisa Marie, crafting cousins are so cute. They're like, we love you guys. You are. Oh, just jumped. Something to the effect we're their adopted cousins or something.
Love you.
Sorry, I'm traveling to the kitchen now.
Oh, that's okay.
Trying to definitely multitask here.
Rabbit Tail. She has a Jackie Brent's face is so cute. Okay, I don't see the request. Is it in here? Farah says she has a request for me. I didn't see. Is there a question, Farah, that I missed? Any questions?
Let's see.
Most amazing DIYer I know. Okay, I'm not sure where the request is. I'm so sorry.
Who asked it?
Sarah, she's my she watches me on Coffee with Nadia. That's how we became friends. By the way, you guys, I do have a giveaway. I'll also attach it in the description below. I'm giving away 3 t-shirts. This is worldwide because the company that sends the t-shirt works worldwide, but send me a Christmas card. I'll send you one back. And you have till basically Christmas to send you your card. And then I'll order a t-shirt for you. I can design one for you. So just take a look at the video.
Official Crafting Nerd wants to know what Kristen's favorite crafting tool is.
It is my rotary blade. I use it for everything, and I also like tin snips. Those are like the best things that I use. What?
Which rotary blade do you use?
It's by Arteza.
I'm
of course
because I bought like rotary, what is complete garbage.
It's so good, and it comes with blades, and I've only cut myself on it one time. But yeah, it's really sharp. But I've never had to replace my blade thus far. And all winter, I was using it for the mop head DIYs I did. So I was cutting through mops, scarves, like all kinds of stuff. And yeah, I mean, that's my favorite. I also like tin snips because if I can't find my scissors, I'll just use tin snips. If I bought those because wire cutters, I couldn't find a good pair of wire cutters to cut florals with. So then I just started using tin snips for everything. And it's like a use all tool.
Chris Grace is asking, did you ever find your rotary blade?
I did. Yeah. Let me show you where it was.
It's just like in the least place I would have ever looked.
Okay, no, this is seriously okay. So no, my crafter was a disaster. So I have this like bulletin. No, what is this? A bulletin board. It was right.
Yeah.
Okay, right here, right there.
It was in the basket.
The whole time. I was like, I actually took care of something. Like that is not like me. So yeah, it was in this little basket hanging on the wall the whole time.
That's too funny.
It's like when you can't find something that's seriously just standing there looking at you.
That's where you get that saying, if it was a snake, it would have bit me.
Yeah. Farah, I will try to do my best I'll do a living room tour. She's asking me to do a Christmas tour. I really didn't decorate much this year because of the construction that I have going on in the basement. And everything.
I cannot wait to see when Serge finishes it. I'm
I
telling you.
know. It rolls up on one side right now, so I'm very, very excited.
So what are you doing for Christmas, Kristen?
We just actually I host Christmas, so my kids can stay home, and I just have some family come over here, and we just have dinner and hang out, and we do this like $10 gift exchange. So we all sit around a table, and then we roll dice, and there's like directions on what you have to do. You can either like open the present, switch it right, switch it left. Just like a fun little game. And yeah, when I was younger, we used to travel so much on Christmas. Like we used to go to like my grandma, go to my aunt and uncle's house, and we'd be gone all day long. So I was like, when I have kids, we are staying put. Like we are not going to be the kids all around and not let them play with their new stuff. And yeah, so yeah, we just stay home.
That's
Okay, let me ask
when my
about the
kids were little, that's what we would do. That started us. We would go all over the place, and then that's what started us to stay home in our PJs. So I would always buy all of us PJs, no matter what. Santa Claus brought PJs.
Yeah.
And that's what we would all wear and let the kids play with their new things and stuff. Have our dinner. We stayed home. So Christmas Eve, we went running around here and there. And then we would go to midnight mass. And then that was it. After that, it was all about being home with us and the kids.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to catch up on some comments here. Thank you, DIY with Amber, for helping me with that. Okay, so living my best life with Lisa Marie was asking, Kristen, do you prefer Dollar Tree crafts or thrifting flips?
I like thrift flips more.
And then Daniela AF says, what helps you stay optimistic and are positive in life?
Probably, I would say my kids, because I want them to be positive and optimistic. And I mean, if I get in a bad mood or cranky, it almost just like offsets everybody's mood. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm always positive and I'm not always optimistic. But yeah, it reflects my kids in all sorts of ways, and they're always watching. Like they're always around, and even if they're not around, so yeah, I mean, you know, I get a nasty comment, and you know, like my oldest daughter, she's old enough to like understand everything. So even if I read it, you know, she's like, why are people so mean? Like, I don't know, but like, you know, you gotta just dust it out, like dust your shoulders off. Like it doesn't matter. Like, yeah. So yeah, I honestly, I have to be for my kids, or if I'm not, everyone's in moody.
Okay. Then
Jessica.
Yeah. Jessica McIntosh is asking, do you like what kind of
holiday season or crafting? Regular or home decor?
Yeah.
I guess it depends. I honestly got really burnt out with Christmas. Just because we start so early with YouTube. So like I really like when I decorated my house this year, I took my time. So I enjoyed it. Like because it's like we start crafting Christmas. I started the end of September. But I always feel like there's always a season that we're doing. So like I was looking at this year's video, like when I started doing like spring, I started spring decor and like Eastery decor and mostly, yeah, a lot of spring at the end of January. And I'm like, you know, and then it's like, because then you start fall at the end of July, the, you know, very beginning August. So it's like you have to, yeah. I mean,
guess
when do you start spring?
Nicole is here.
I know. I love Nicole.
And then Starla's here from Starla Nicole, and then the Mug Life DIY
Julia just came here too.
Oh, you guys, it's a party.
Yes.
Battery's about at 10% right now too. So
Hook it up. Hook it up.
No.
I can't. I don't have a spot for it right now. And my kids are there. I have a
Our
pot.
show will be over when her phone goes dead.
That's right. Yeah. It just hit the 10% thing, but
Connie, I'm with you. I'm ready to start winter and Valentine's. Yes.
Everyone's saying, yeah, they're ready for a break. I'm seriously, I have never in my life had days where I can't sleep. But with this, if you don't keep a schedule and be like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be winter. I'm already kind of starting winter, coming up with ideas for winter. I'm going to do like a front porch decorating video, and that's going to be more winter because Christmas is going to be here like in 2 weeks. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
I think it's already time for winter decor.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And mostly my front porch is always kind of just wintry, so I can keep it up all, I don't have to like switch it out because like we're going to get snow and it's cold and it's 30 degrees out and it's not fun decorating a front porch in 30-degree weather. But I plan on doing Valentine's. I think I didn't this year. I didn't do any Valentine's, at least one video, at least of Valentine's. I don't do a whole lot of Valentine's. I kind of just jump into spring really quick. So
okay. Last year I did like about 3 Valentine's and then I went into spring. So
that was my last thing on Coffee with Nadia, and then I took a break, and then in April I started here. So that's why I'm like, this is my first season starting kind of like as my channels, because I started in April to like on this channel. So I'm just I'm like, that's good that you said that.
Yeah, I always try to start early, or you at least try to see when everybody else is going to be starting, because you don't want to be the last one to start, because then everyone is kind of like getting bored, I guess, like because there's so many DIYers out there, so it's like you really want to like start early, be a couple of like the first video out, just because I really do think that helps, is just like getting it done earlier. But I could be completely wrong. That's what helps, and that's what works for my channel, just to get stuff out there quick. But then you get burnt out. Like Christmas, I think we all really got burnt out because we were trying to throw out so much Christmas.
We started in September.
Yeah, we started in July.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then
Christmas in July.
Then you stop doing Christmas like December. Like December 1st, it's like kind of all the views start going downhill from there. So it's like you have to start early because you kind of quit early as well. So I mean, last year was the first year I did winter DIYs, and the feedback was really good on those. So I actually really like doing winter. Like
I actually have wreaths ready to go for like my winter,
Yeah.
I'm already, that's it.
My first winter is going to be my next video posting. I'm going to do a winter.
At least schedule.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Winter.
Yeah, but Kristen, you saying that you started spring in January, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, January 24th. I was just looking through all my videos from this year, and I'm like, January 24th, I did spring, and I was like, wow. But yeah, that was my first spring video. It was January 24th. I'm like, that is crazy. But I mean, I probably will still do spring at the end of January this next coming year. Maybe.
Yeah,
Thank you, Rabbit. I like my hats.
Before your phone goes dead, I wanted to say thank you so much for stopping by.
Yes, thank you for joining us today and visiting with us.
What was that?
I said, like, doesn't it look like with Leeny and I always say that, like, when we have guests, I feel like after watching so many videos of yours and seeing you on Instagram and your girls, I feel like I know you. It's so weird.
That's and people always say that, like, with my girls, because they're like, well, you share so much. I'm like, well, I don't share a whole lot, but it's always like your girls, like I know your girls. And yeah, it's funny because there's a couple subscribers that will be like, I haven't seen Scarlett in a really long time, and I'm like, well, she's older, so she doesn't like being on camera. I mean, once in a great while if she really wants to be, but I've obviously never forced either one of them to ever be on camera, like just because she's older and now she kids, and I don't, there's the whole everything at school. So yeah, I keep her out. Presley will join in whenever she feels like it. She is, like I said, she's always helping. I have to edit out so much of Presley in my videos, or there'd be like a half hour long of her talking.
Oh, they're sweet. I personally enjoy what you put up, especially like I told you earlier. My favorite is when you have the frogs. I'm telling you. I
Yeah.
just get a kick out of that because they're so girly and cutesy, and all of a sudden they're holding these big old frogs all the time, or cats and frogs, and I just love that.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes. They like to dig for worms, and yeah, I mean it's the whole thing.
You gotta love it. I love it.
Tammy is asking, have you done crafts that you felt did not turn out the way you wanted it to?
Yeah, and those just nobody's seen those. There's stuff that doesn't turn out like nope, like this has got to go. Like this isn't gonna work. I can't fix it. Yeah, and those just don't show up. Like, yeah, those are they're too embarrassing. Which I guess I should probably show stuff like once in a while. There's some stuff like I did make a table. Yes, this one did go up on my YouTube, and it was probably my worst video. Like, I mean, so many people disliked it, and I can totally now. I did I tried to make a table out of toilet plungers and like canvases from the Dollar Tree, and that thing shook, and when I set something up there I was able to like style the video, and the thing fell apart. Like, I mean, it was a waste of like $12 because I'm like, I think this will work. I think this is gonna look super good. I think I did that I think maybe 2 years ago.
She's like, no.
But you do like something, you're like, oh, no one's gonna like this, but you post it anyway and people love it.
Yeah, that happens probably more than, sometimes there's ones I'm like, oh, this looks terrible. And then people are like, oh, I love that. Like, don't get so down on yourself. I'm like, if you only seen it in real life, you might see that differently. But there's some stuff that I'm like, well, it looks okay. I'll post it, just because I've put so much time and effort into it. But I'm really like trying not to do that. Like I kind of did that for a while, and then now I'm just like, if I don't like it, I don't think it's enough to post on YouTube anymore. So I'm really trying to like, it's kind of just, I want like next year I want to do like more like quality over quantity. Although some people like the big giant 10 DIYs or 20 DIYs, which, those are always fun to do. But sometimes like you rush those projects, are just not like that great.
My thing is are you guys having trouble like doing your when you talk and you're giving your instructions and you're just like trying to race that in what you're doing? Like, you speed it up so fast and you're just like, okay, I did this, blah, 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 and I'll do that. And then all of a sudden I'm, oh my gosh, I got to go back and redo that because I didn't get it in right.
Sometimes that happens because I like to talk during my voiceovers too. So I just like to start chit chatting, and then I'm like, oh my, I just missed a whole step. Like, hopefully you got that part where you got together because
hi, Farrah.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I do. Now here's some funky questions. I'm going to ask you some crazy questions. What's your favorite ice cream?
Why can't I think of an ice cream? I like cookie dough, but they like Walmart carries this like unicorn sparkle ice cream, which is so like out of the ordinary.
Okay.
But that's really good. And my kids like it has like, I don't know, frosting in it and stuff. I like I like childish stuff. Birthday cake ice cream's good. Like we have a Mooville Creamery around here, which they sell like milk all over. Or at least like parts of Michigan, and their ice cream is the best, which I like their birthday cake because there's like chunks of birthday cake in it. And I guess I don't eat a ton of ice cream. I guess those are like my tops, I guess. Yeah.
What's your favorite candy?
I like anything chewy. So I like Starburst. I like Skittles. I like the Nerd Bro. Like anything just probably really gross. I like fish. Those like my favorite. I just found that they have chewy nerds, and those are like a new favorite. Yeah, I love candy.
So do you eat Abba Zabbas?
I don't know what those are.
How funny, you guys don't know what Abba Zabbas are. Nadia said the same thing. They're like a taffy. It's like a taffy with peanut butter inside. Oh,
no, I love peanut butter, so yeah, probably not. And I've never had that. But I do like saltwater taffy. That's okay. Yeah.
Laura's asking, what part of Michigan are you from? And by the way, Julie over here is cracking everyone up. She goes, I'm a professional rambler.
Yeah, I know that is. We're in the Lansing area. So yeah, Lansing area is where we're at. So I like to do my shopping there, and I like the Dollar Tree over there. So yeah, that's
Official Craft Nerd goes, I sniff. as like, you're recording, I have to like sometimes I'm like like you have to edit the ums out.
Yeah.
I have a lot of ums. I actually there was when I first started YouTube, I always rambled in the beginning. Like all my intros were like 50 minutes long because people would be like, "You say way too much." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And I used to make fun of myself for saying it all the time, so I'd like catch myself like saying it 5 times in a row. I'm like, "Yeah, I said but you know what? It's just stay there." But I do edit a lot of ums out still, but I still have a lot.
That's cute. I like that. I thought I was the only one that did stuff like that.
No, like is in so much. Like, and I probably say it all the time anyways. And even like I talk to like friends on like text messaging, we do a lot of the audio messaging, and I swear I just sit there like in silence or I go and yeah. It just happens.
I love it.
Heidi's asking, what's one Dollar Tree item that you haven't found that you wanted?
I did see, I don't know. I find a lot of Dollar Tree items. I'm not gonna lie. They did have, I caught myself. Yeah. Okay. There was these, like,
Next time we watch your videos, everybody's gonna count how many you're gonna get them in your comments.
you're gonna get them all the time. Yeah, there was like these like wooden signs that people would find with like the wood beads over the top, and they're like a recent thing.
Yeah.
I haven't seen those
I
either.
haven't seen those
Yeah,
either.
Those were something I wanted to find, but I'm sure we could like recreate those. But still, it would have been really nice just to find those. Yeah.
How funny.
You can get those beads for $1. Seriously.
Yeah, I just seen, who was it? The crafty DIY guy. He bought a bunch of like the beaded garland from Walmart, and then he unstranded them. Like you could just like cut the ends off, and there was like a ton of beads, and I think that was like a pretty good price. I think he paid like $5 for him, but like he got a lot out of that. So can't
I
find
find on Amazon sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not an Amazon shopper. I never shop on Amazon, which is so weird. My phone keeps.
I really don't shop on Amazon either, to be honest.
I cannot say anything to that because I love my Amazon.
I know you got it.
I ended up doing
Leeny, go on Amazon. Leeny,
I
go on Amazon. Leeny. So funny.
Let's see here. Oh, see, Mugwai says she was looking for those signs too. Yeah, I guess they're everywhere.
Okay, guys, ask a question because we're going to be hitting. We're on here pretty good. Thank you, guys.
Well, and the phone is about to die over there.
Yeah, we have any questions? This is the time to ask. Please, one more time, look at everybody's channels. Share, make friends. Give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Kristen and to Nadia and to Miss Crafty Leeny, please.
Yeah, and thank you so much for stopping by, you guys. Something going on with
thank you, Kristen, too. Thank you for visiting us today. I had so much fun. We love you so much.
Yeah, that was Kristen going out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, she's back.
Okay, we're gonna say bye, guys, because I think Kristen's kind of.
Yeah, I think she's
getting low battery. So we're gonna say goodbye. Don't go nowhere just yet, Kristen.
Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. Sending you lots of hugs. Kristen, thank you so much for being here. This was absolutely fun. We had a blast, didn't we?
Oh, of course. We love you. We love you. And everybody, thank you for coming on in and asking your questions. We love you guys. Mwah.
Bye, everyone. It looks
Bye.
like, yeah, Kristen's gone. It looks like her phone finally moved in because it was like chattering. But anyway, okay, thank you so much, you guys. We love you, and we will see you very soon.
Tomorrow. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow on my channel at Crafty Leeny.
Danielita AF is going to be on tomorrow's show, so please stop by. We are going to have some laughs, have some fun.
Eastern.
Tomorrow's a craft day.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Mwah.